lecture is devoted to the topic differences between traditional and innovative teaching. Okay? You know that traditional teaching includes what? Can you help me to define what is traditional? What do we understand by traditional teaching? Okay? So traditional teaching is close teacher-centered teaching. So the main focus of this teaching is what? The main focus is teaching grammar. Okay, you are right. Modern type of teaching and the traditional. Yes? So I think that most of you guess what is modern teaching. I get them?
Modern approach to education that uses new methods, technologies, and creative strategies to making learning more engaging and effective.
Okay, you are right. So, modern teaching has the aim of have awareness about what? Awareness about their culture. Okay. In order to understand English, idioms, in order to understand authentic materials which you learn, these methods often prioritize grammar rules and vocabulary over practical communication skills. English has the aim of teaching you grammar, yes? And this grammar teaching is conducted with the strategy of memorization. What is memorization? Okay. In some cases, yeah, what do you mean by some cases?
When the teacher uses some kind of drills, using drilling, students can comprehend any kind of topic. So I think it may be useful.
Useful, okay. Here, what about you? Is it useful, Svetlana?
It can be 50-50 because some kind of students learn by heart just for memorization, and another ones learn it through understanding first. So I think it will be like half useful for the type of learners.
Okay. So here other speakers in English because their focus is just learning what? Grammar rules and vocabulary. Most teachers, for example, hinder, so they have obstacles in being engaged in real life communication. So, and then definition of innovative methods. Innovative teaching methods promote student-centered learning. Tracks on people, she explains the topic, and the students, they don't have any opportunities to express their minds, yes, their ideas, yes. While in here, all students, when in an innovative teaching, when the classroom becomes student-centered, students can speak learning effectiveness, yes. So when we can, which of you can name all the methods and techniques, project-based learning, inductive, gamification, deductive, guided teaching, that we can, when we memorize, we can retain all vocabulary and grammar rules in our mind. Yes? So when we give, for example, 4th grade students or 5th grade students to learn by heart numerals from 1 to 20, yeah, for example, or when we give them the rule to learn by heart the alphabet, yes, it's effective way of retaining them in their minds. Yes? In narrative teaching, while the benefit is fostering creativity, critical thinking, problem-solving skills, yes, in your learners. Yeah? Yes? And here, when you are employed in somewhere, as a teachers, for example, as educators, or beyond the field of education, you have to solve professional problems. Problems related to your job, yes? Or problems which is connected with your personal life, yes? And when this group will be traditionals, your name is traditionals, and the second group will be innovators. Okay? Innovators. Okay? Drawbacks of applying traditional techniques, traditional methods at our English lessons. Yes? Let's first talk about benefits.
There are so many benefits of teaching language, traditional teaching language, traditional teaching, and one of these, students learn important rules, facts, and theories.
Okay, thank you.
Benefits is clear structure. Lessons follow a fixed plan, which helps students understand the topic step by step. For instance, a math teacher or an English teacher explains formulas or grammar structures first, and then gives exercises to practice.
Okay, perfect.
The method is students in one classroom, so the main teacher can deliver the same information to all students at the same time.
Of traditional learning is that it focuses on memorization, which helps students to focus on memorization, and it helps them to remember dates or facts.
Is very suitable for the school classrooms because school teaching, traditional teaching has strict rules, and children from this school, they focus on the lesson more, but the drawbacks of this traditional teaching is they just memorize the words, they don't use these words for speaking.
Traditional method is that you don't need any internet connection or electricity to have a successful lesson. For example, a teacher uses only a chalkboard and a piece of chalk to draw a grammar structure.
Okay, limited choice of resources for teaching. Okay.
In my opinion, there are numerous benefits of traditional teaching. One of them is with better discipline and focus, students are more likely to become more focused and better, more disciplined. Yeah.
Teaching assumes all students learn the language in the same pace and also in the same way. Because of that, advanced learners can learn more things and can be active rather than the passive ones, while the passive students can be struggled with some kind of grammatical structures and vocabulary rather than active learners. Yes?
Okay, very perfect. Thank you.
Okay, one of the disadvantages of traditional teaching is the lesson teacher only say about topic. The students isn't participate in this lesson, and this is students mostly listen and memorize instead of active participating.
Okay, thank you. So, what is a drawback of traditional methods? That so you talked about?
Mostly listen and memorize.
Yes.
Instead of
So students become passive, yeah, because the teacher cannot achieve 100% of engagement of the classroom, yeah. They cannot draw their attention to the lesson because they cannot participate in activities practically, yeah. They just learn all the rules by heart, even by the explained by the teacher. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Traditionals. So let's discuss innovators. Yes, let's listen to them. What are the benefits?
Innovative methods, and because innovative strategies mainly focus on students' attendance and also try to encourage them into the class, and by this they try to understand the topic.
For example, develop interpersonal skills, communication skills. Yes? Okay, very fine.
And make lessons more interesting and enjoyable. That means that this can increase student interest.
Okay. Interesting because the teacher offers them group work, yeah, or small groups, and when they participate in role playing or in reciting in dialogues, they can what? Because the lesson becomes a live, immersive atmosphere. Yes, the teacher creates warm and friendly atmosphere. Okay.
One advantage in the teaching methods is different learning styles. Not all students learn the same way. Also, like some prefer visual learning, while others are good at learning through discussion or practices. So innovative teaching encompasses technology and also different learning styles through multimedia and also hands-on tasks, which help address different learning preferences.
Very perfect. And Nazira said that in traditional method, all the teachers teach in the same way. The same student member chooses the materials or designs his or her lesson plans appropriate to their needs and interests, into their diverse learning styles. Yes? Okay, very perfect.
Innovative teaching, and it develops critical thinking. Students are encouraged to analyze and solve problems and share their own ideas, rather than only memorizing and information.
Okay, yes. In traditional method, they just memorize and they don't innovative teaching. Innovative methods. What are the drawbacks?
Taught for some older age teachers, because students require the modern things like the whiteboards and CD speakers. In that case, older teacher can't manage these.
Okay, thank you.
That means the lessons more effective and also interesting. So one of the main drawbacks is classroom management, because some classes may be more noisy, and also some classroom teaching and activities it's maybe continue a long time. So maybe it's less controlled, and also teacher maybe more. Don't control the whole class.
Okay, very nice.
In this innovative teaching method, the lesson plan can take more time compared to the traditional one, because the main focus is the depth of the teaching method, not the breadth, like not the width of this. So time consuming is one of the main drawbacks of this method.
So they like to apply different mobile devices, yeah, different sophisticated devices, because traditional classroom is becoming more and more boring for them. Yes, because they are the generation of digital era. Yes, Everything should be explained with by the means of technology, by the means of technological devices. Yes, and the teachers always should take into consideration all the trends of modern teaching. Yes. Thank you very much. Yes, teaches you, and you cannot here participate in activities except for quizzes. Yes, answering questions. It doesn't mean that we should change radically everything about education. We just change a piece of traditional methods and techniques. If we change something small in our teaching, it becomes a negative. Okay? So, what should we do in this case? It's up to your experience. Okay? When you always observe, when you always practice every time, you can gain experience, gradually gain experience. Okay? Is it understandable? So what is the name for this? When you combine two types of teaching,